That's too easy.
I appreciate that, Jim.
Hello, and good afternoon, everybody.
Hello.
I don't have anything written down or anything to look at, so this will be brief, but you guys are in for a special treat. Today we have with us Marcus Boyd. He is a 9-time award-winning autism activist who has autism himself. Oh gosh, I don't know what else to say, but here's Mr. Boyd.
Okay.
How's everybody doing?
All right.
I like interaction. I don't like just the talking that people listen to me because, I like people talking to me and with me. So this is the infamous, famous, most prestigious club in Vicksburg, Kiwanis. So I'm honored to be in the presence of such greatness. Matter of fact, give yourselves a hand. Hold up here, looking all amazing and stuff like that. Give yourselves a hand. My name is Marcus Leonardo Boyd, just like the turtle. Yes, I know. I am new to the great city of Vicksburg. I've been here almost 10 months. And I find it to be the most relaxing, peaceful, family-oriented city I have ever been in. I'm from Brooklyn, New York. So we at negative 30 degrees and snow right now. So this is probably paradise for me. So again, like Jennifer was stating, I am a 9-time award-winning autism global activist. I have 13 awards as a music producer, composer. I've been on 8 magazines covers. 3 of them are international. I have spoken in many different countries. I have a shoe line, a clothing line, and I have a coloring book on Amazon and many other stuff. The thing is, what I really want y'all to understand is not how I got here. It's before I got here. I was nonverbal until I was almost 14. I started speaking at a 2-year-old's level at almost 14 years old. I got diagnosed with autism April 12, 1993, Clifton Springs Mental Health Center. Dr. King and Berta Looper was my therapist. Back then, I had a behavior aid. They call them peer specialists now. Bob Ortner was my peer specialist. Dr. Carr was my social worker. My parents, they had 22 children. Okay, so, might as well say they had jersey numbers, 2 football teams, a basketball team. A bunch of us look like roaches with hair. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what it was. And you growing up, your parents don't have enough money to support 5 kids, let alone 22. Then one of your kids have autism. One of your kids have sensory issues. One of your kids, have problems using a bathroom on itself. One of your kids is yelling and rocking and screaming, scratching people in public, jumping on them, biting them in public. So how do you deal with that and the other 21 of your children? So, in my situation, you got to forgive me, people, because I like to walk. Do anybody know what the word autism means? Show of hands. Just anybody know what the word autism means?
I don't know if I know the technical meaning, but I'm sure you're fixing to tell.
I like you. Listen what you got.
Something that's in the brain that's maybe a disconnect or something where information can be taken in, but my family members that have autism, they have trouble expressing it out in that type deal. Now I don't know if that's close.
You there?
But
you there is they say a neurological communication, brain affecting type of situation. I just say that we learn different, we move at our own time, and we show our superpowers when we want to. But that don't mean that we can't. That don't mean that greatness cannot happen. I was in foster care at 4. So I done been in 17 foster homes, 16 group homes, 16 mental institutions, 4 outpatient centers, before I was 18. You understand what I'm saying? I come from the projects, which means that my parents didn't have enough money, so we was on food stamps, and I'm talking about the stamps, not the card. A lot of people get confused. You know what I'm saying? So we was on food stamps, welfare lines, and everything else. We was barely making it over the poverty line. And then we up here adding the Partridge family situation, because we didn't have the bus. We had our thumbs where we caught the subway, the cabs, the bus, whatever, because it was 22 of us. My grandmother believed in us staying together so much, she used to wrap white sheets around us. So when we caught the subway, they knew it was the Boyd family, because there ain't nobody else. First of all, they know it ain't 25 people catching the subway at once. You understand what I'm saying? Kiwanis. I didn't have a Kiwanis Club in Brooklyn, New York. There was not an opportunity to where individuals and professional people come together and help the kids and help the community. Understand something, Kiwanis. I was an at-risk youth, because that's the only thing I had was the drug pushers, was the gangs and everything else. At 10, I watched my best friend get murdered and his head got blown off. At 10. You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't even supposed to be here. You understand what I'm saying? So I will say this. This is why this is so important, Kiwanis, because I may not be a member, but I'm a member. Because I stand on the same principles y'all do. And that's why I say that y'all are Kiwanis heroes. You understand what I'm saying? Because y'all out there trying to help these kids in this community. Just like, there are some Kiwanis heroes here too. Just like the Holly sisters, they're legendary in this city. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love and support and fully stand with Jessica Holly for what she does in this community with at-risk youth. What she does with her 2 businesses. How she pushed and moved over the envelope. You understand what I'm saying? Because I was that at-risk youth. Nobody gave me an opportunity. It was simply, oh, well, he looked like he hanging with gang members. Let's lock him up too. They didn't care if I had autism. They didn't care if I had mental issues. I was hanging with people that they felt like it was trouble. So I got locked up too. Nobody gave me an opportunity or a pass. You understand what I'm saying? I respect what Kiwanis do so much because I wish I had a Kiwanis. Maybe I wouldn't have been in the situations I was in. Maybe I wouldn't have made the choices that I made. Because nobody gave me a chance. And plus I have mental issues. They just threw me out on the street and expect me to survive. I'm eating out of trash cans at 7. I'm homeless, sleeping in abandoned homes. Nobody cared or checked on me. If I had a temper tantrum, or if I had a sensory issue, or if I had something going on, it was that. Just because I have 22 siblings, or I come from a family of 22 people, I've always been alone. You think my family got me out that dumpster when I was eating in it? And my sister lived 2 blocks away from the same dumpster I was eating in. You think she put me in her home? No. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody cared that I had autism. I had to learn how to be great. Yes, God bless me to be on magazine covers, on my own clothing line and all this other stuff. That's cool. That's paper. That's a title. But nobody never understood who I was as an individual, as a person. They just gave me a title and medication, and that was my future. Let's medicate him. Let's put him in hospitals. Let's electrical shock therapy him. Because he refused to take medication. Let's shoot medicine in his buttocks. Nobody understands that in order to have triumph, you have to have tribulation. You have to go through something in order for God to bless you out of something. See, I gotta stop talking right now because it sounds like I'm preaching. But I didn't come here to preach. I came here to celebrate with y'all. Because I think what y'all do, what y'all have been doing for years, is remarkable and incredible. And I think, again, if all of us come together as a community, if all of us come together as one voice, one sound, one family, we can affect more lives. We can save more lives. That young man going to college is remarkable. I went to Ashford University online. I didn't want to get a journalism and mass communications degree. Please. My friends was in the street. I wanted to be like them. But I got a sister named Patricia. We call her Big Patty, okay? Any females is up in this room. She is 6'9", 6'10", okay? She wears a size 14 and a half shoe, okay? So who I'm saying no to? She told me, and I remember one time very, very clear. My grandma told me to wash the dishes. I just got finished listening to some Tupac Machiavelli, and I thought I was the man. Okay? My grandma told me to wash the dishes. I told her, no, you wash them. What I remember is the no. I don't remember how I got thrown off 3 flights of steps. I don't remember how my ribs got broken in 2 different places. I don't remember that part. I just remember telling her no. And a woman did this to me. My older sister. And she said, my sister used to tell me all the time, either the street's gonna kill you or my hand's gonna do it first. But you will not be disrespectful because you have a disability. You will use your disability to make an ability. I didn't want to listen to her. I wanted to do what I wanted to do. Who is she to tell me what to do? You can't tell me what to do. They're gonna have sympathy on me as soon as I step in the world because I got a disability. Yeah, I learned it quick. Nobody had any sympathy for me. They didn't care if I was disabled, bipolar, depressed, stressed out. They didn't care. That's what medication in the hospital is for. Next. You understand what I'm saying? When y'all working with these kids out here, when y'all doing events for these children, understand that y'all saving an at-risk youth. Understanding that y'all saving somebody that could be the next president, that can be the next lawyer, doctor. Doesn't matter if they're on welfare. Doesn't matter if they don't have enough money to buy clothes or food in their house. Because it's not where you come from, it's where you're going. You understand what I'm saying? What I learned from a wise woman, I like to call her a female cowboy. What I learned from her is that sometimes you might have to throw a table. You might have to chase a kid around the car. You might have to do whatever you got to do to reach them. Because where they come from, they already lost. You understand what I'm saying? Nobody. I'm not here today in front of y'all to tell you my sob story. Because everybody in here got a trial testimony. Everybody been through some crazy stuff. Everybody in here could write a book. I'm here to tell you that I have autism. And with autism, we are already last place. We are already not given a real shot because everybody already feels like what we can't do, how they got to put extra gloves on us, how they got to coddle us, how they scared to let us go. They don't want to take the wheels off the train, off the bike. But I'm here to say that greatness can happen with a mental illness because God blessed me. So if he blessed me, I know he can bless everybody else. I'm no special than nobody else. Kiwanis, I'm telling y'all, y'all are my inspiration. I see the newsletters. I see the Facebook pages. I see how y'all move. And I see that chili ticket too. Don't think I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? See that chili ticket. We're gonna get there. But the thing is, y'all are so inspirational. Y'all are not understanding. Y'all are business professionals. Y'all are leaders in this community. Y'all are leaders in your church. And more kids need to see y'all. So they won't see the drug dealers. They won't see the prostitutes. They won't think that's the only thing that you can't become because they seeing fast money. I watched Tony pass away in my face because Tony was trying to steal money for his family. It came from 11 Puerto Rican kids. And when I was nonverbal, he put shoes on my feet because my shoes had holes in them. He was stealing money to put clothes on my back because he said he was my friend. And at 10, I watched him get murdered. Life is not